Hello, I'm Steve Wiseman. I'm the Executive Director of the West Virginia Developmental Disabilities Council. In the past, people with intellectual and other developmental disabilities had oftentimes been put into state institutions. Those first experiences of walking into one of those kinds of settings was profound. And it's difficult to even communicate about things like that I've experienced and others have experienced today, because it's one of those kind of, you almost had to be there. There were people in state institutions in that state that were probably forgotten. I never met anybody who lived in a state institution. I drove into this big place and I was trying to put on my best face, but I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. The visuals are very important. Not only the people you meet or see, but also the settings in which you find them. And that was certainly, it's been depicted in a lot of pictures to show how stark, unchallenging, uninspiring, waste-looking facilities. And you soon get, without any coaching, a sense that the people there don't have value in the eyes of the people around them. It's hard to go in and see people in these situations and the people's behavior as it might be and so forth. And hard to picture that person living in the neighborhood that you live in. You don't see people like that. You don't see people walking around half-dressed or undressed. You don't see people that maybe have soiled themselves and are walking around that way. A very compelling and a very harsh reality that you just stepped into from outside that you didn't really know existed. You might have heard about these things. Until you're there, it's kind of hard to even communicate well about it. And that's a classic question. Why is that person here? I thought about that long and hard, and after a few months, I realized that was a very wrong question to ask. If you ask, why is this person here? They shouldn't be here. Well, you're implying that there are a lot of other people who should be. People are not there because they need to be there. People need the good things in life. People need interaction, they need friends and so forth. No matter who you are, we have so much more work to do and so many more ways that we need to do it. But I keep coming back to the idea that what we haven't had is enough community participation by real people. But most people measure their success, if success is the right word, with relationships about people that they're not related to. You start with, what are we trying to achieve? How are we going to go about it? Who are we going to help? And how are they going to participate and how are they going to be part of it? The On Purpose project is on purpose. It has what the people say now, intentional purpose, and that is to get people to be actively involved, to ultimately build relationships, but that is almost a side product of people experiencing, accessing what other ordinary citizens in the community access or have opportunity to access. You're focused on getting the person not just to participate in a community improvement activity, which is key, but through that activity, you're really shooting for higher ideals, and that's what we're working on.